Hey everybody, good morning and welcome to the week 7 garden update. Today we have a little bit of a different perspective point of view here. We wanted to show you guys how everything is growing. On my left here, we have the lettuce. Only 4 ended up coming out of the 5, which is fine because I don't know if I'll have enough room for all 4, so probably not enough room for all 5 especially. So all 4 should be good. I'm thinking I'm going to put 2 together in a bucket and then 1 in each bucket, and then grow the rest of the things around the lettuce themselves. Here we have the spinach rows, the cilantro rows, and the green onion rows, 3, 3, and 3. And you'll see that I took the soil out of 2 of the little holes because I wanted to make sure that there was moisture there, and there is moisture. I'll kind of bring the soil close to the microphone, see if you can hear that. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's plenty of moisture. In fact, there might be too much, which I think is part of the issue because as you can see, there is nothing growing for the spinach. A lot of the green onion did come out, so I don't know. Maybe I'll dig out one of the little holes for the green onion where the ones that didn't come out. Um, and I'll check for the moisture there, but it looks like to be there's too much moisture, which I don't understand. I don't think I was overwatering, but there is channels under here, as you guys remember, that we did fill. We have filled a couple of times, but maybe we're just overwatering somehow. We probably are. And I think another issue that we noticed is that I think, see if I can find them right here. Here we go. We dug out the seeds that were in for the spinach, and they still seem intact, like nothing happened. So I'm thinking that it didn't get warm enough for the seeds to actually burst. So I'm gonna try to find a warmer uh, spot, and I'm probably not gonna put the plastic cover, the plastic lid on here, just to avoid having such high humidity and such high moisture that nothing will grow again. So I'm gonna, like I said, find something warm or find where the sun hits mostly all day. Maybe since the temperature started to cool down, there's a possibility that I can take these outside. But I did take the everything out for a couple of days, and the spinach over here was, as you guys remember, it was doing really good because it was the only one that grew out. But I don't think it liked the heat very much. So yeah, I have to really think about if I want to take them out there or not, or maybe for like an hour a day or something like that. But yeah. Everything is going good. The lettuce is looks really nice. This is the cilantro growing really good as well. The green onions, I'm sure, are doing really good. So we'll be able to transplant some of this stuff once they get a little bit bigger. This week, in fact, it should finally be below 100 degrees. It should be like 92 average, which is good. And the low temperature would be like in the low 80s, high 70s. So that should be good. But yeah, we're just gonna take. I took out the rest of the spinach. This is a bunch of spinach seeds just in case these seats for some reason weren't good, which I doubt because I mean all 14 didn't come out. You know, what are the odds of that? But we're just gonna take a bunch of these spinach seeds, and I'm probably just gonna sprinkle a couple in there. Honestly, I'm gonna do like I have 2 in here, 2 fresh ones, and I'm probably just gonna poke one in there and poke another one in there, kind of cover it up as best as I can. I think, and maybe I buried the other ones a little too deep. Not sure, but hey, we're learning as we go, right? So let me grab another 2 here. Here we go. 1, 2, right here. So here's 1 in there, and then there's 2 in there. So I think that should be enough. They're not that very deep. They're kind of right on the surface, but I think that should be okay. Oops, I grabbed too many there. Here we go. Again, 1 and 2. They're kind of together on this one, but that should be fine. But yeah, just kind of pat them down a little. And let me put 2 more on that other one. Oops. 1 and 2. So yeah, we're just trying to increase our odds here of anything sprouting. Um, we're getting really close to being able to harvest these things outside. If nothing else grows in here, our plan C, which might be the last option for the year, is to grow direct sow outside in the Home Depot buckets and see what comes out. These lettuce, though, should be able to be transplanted right into the buckets and should start growing as well. But yeah, that's our next option, plan C, and probably only option for the rest of the year, and then we'll have to reevaluate on what we do. But yeah, we're gonna finish up resowing the spinach on the 3 rows here. As you can see, not all of the cilantro came out, so we will probably resow the cilantro, just sprinkle a bunch of seeds in there and fill up where the green onions didn't grow. The green onions are doing good, I believe. There were more than half of them came out, which is good. So we'll just refill those spots where the green onions did not come out. But yeah, we're gonna put these back in, a bunch of these seeds, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody. So we got everything sowed back into the little pods here in the soil. We did onions, cilantro, and spinach. Everything is in there. The cilantro looks pretty much like the spinach, so we ended up doing 2 little tiny balls per pod. And for the spinach, sorry, the onions, they're really tiny. So we just grabbed like a pinch and then just smushed it all in there and just patted it down. That should be good. This is what we replanted. All 3 of these, the green onion, cilantro, and the spinach. These are what we planted. So if anybody is watching this, and I was also kind of curious to see if maybe the seed quality is an issue. I don't think so, to be honest, because a lot of the green onions did come out, which were these, so should be fine. The cilantro also did come out, which is doing fine. As you saw over here, we got a pretty big one towards the back right here. And the spinach did come out. We only did get the one though, so maybe by increasing the amount that we sowed into the soil, it will get more. But yeah, I'm gonna try to. Sorry about that. It looks like we had an interruption. But that's okay. Like I was saying, we are gonna move to not put the lid on this right now, and we're gonna try to leave this in a warm place. That way, maybe the sun does hit the windowsill for like 3 or 4 hours directly a day. So I think that should be enough to warm up these seeds so that they can burst, and also warm enough to hopefully dry out the soil a little bit in all of these, because I was also noticing that if there's too much soil, like when I took these 2 pods out, it kind of just crumbled in my hand, and that might not be a good idea when we're actually trying to pop these out of here to transplant them, especially the lettuce, because I want to be able to grab the whole bunch and just plop it into a bigger pot outside. So we'll have to probably wait for the soil to dry out enough to where we can just pop these out easily. But yeah, in summary, everything is doing fine. We replanted the spinach, we replanted the cilantro, and we replanted the green onions. Hopefully, we can start to transplant this. Honestly, maybe in a week, maybe 10 days. These lettuce should be fine outside. In fact, in Yuma, Arizona, which is near to us, they already started to sow a lot of the lettuce. So a lot of the fields out there are already growing lettuce. So I think it's a good time to probably get these out within the next 7 to 10 days. So, and I think they'll probably be fine. For those of you that are curious as well, the tomato outside is also doing really good. I don't have any pictures, but for this week because I haven't been able to go out there. I've just been watering it. But when I go out there to water it today, I can take a few more and probably post those on Instagram. And I'll try to add one here during this video so I can show you guys how it's doing. But it's pretty much doing the same thing as last week. It did get a little taller, just the tiniest bit. One of the things that I still haven't figured out is if I want to weed out maybe 1 or maybe 2 of those and only focus on the one plant. But yeah, we'll have to make that decision later because the tomato needs a lot of space because it essentially grows like a big bush, and it also needs a lot of water. And if there's 3 big bushes in there, they might be fighting for water, so that we might have to try to transplant one if that's possible, or just pull it out and only focus on the one. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But it's doing fine. But yeah, all of these, we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to post as much as I can on Instagram. By the way, please note that my Instagram handle did change, and my TikTok handle will probably change as well to reflect the YouTube channel name, which in this case is Misa's Life. On Instagram, it's now Misa's underscore life underscore journey, and I'll leave that in at the end of the video and also in the description so you guys can follow me. Because that's a new Instagram. The other Instagram isn't available anymore right now. So yeah, um, the new Instagram will be available for you guys to follow. For now, the old Instagram, not sorry, the TikTok handle at Misayello is still working, but it will be changed probably come around September 18th, which is when TikTok is letting me update that handle. So I'll probably change it to reflect more of the YouTube channel name here. I'll probably do like Misa's Life if that's available, or probably keep it the same as Instagram as Misa's underscore life underscore Misa. Sorry, Misa's underscore life underscore journey if that one's available. So I'll probably do that and just try to keep it all consistent as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is how everything is going so far. This was the garden update for week 7. We are learning, having fun. It is a little, to be honest, a little frustrating sometimes that some of these things don't grow, but I think we'll be doing really, really good. The temperature is getting better, like I said, and transplanting this stuff should be fun and should result in some great products that we can eat, some nice vegetables. Maybe we'll, like I said in the last video, we can at least maybe get a salad out of these or something and enjoy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the week 7 garden update. Thank you again, and bye.